All right. I'm going to make this little clip here because this is something that happened last night. So this guardsman guy was in Alice's chat while she was rambling on. And between her and the cinnamon sugar glider, I got this guy pretty upset. So he said, "Oh man, it's on. Nah, I'm mad. The Reaper cometh." So I'm going to show you how this happened in real time because I got it saved.
He is an acquaintance of this lawyer in another state. He is a renowned lawyer in that state.
Yeah.
Women use their children like a Chinese poodle or a chihuahua, like a prop all the time.
Pawn. Yeah, the kids are pawns.
Yeah.
Sacrificial pawns.
Yeah. My mom did that shit. Like, my mom, man, when you got 4 kids by 3 different dads and...
No way.
Oh, yeah, my mom was like that. Yeah.
As they what's that when the Germans say it in Beerfest? She was a hooer.
Yeah, yeah, big time. I mean, she was married like 9 different times. At one point, she was married to 2 dudes from 2 different states at the same time.
How did you turn out to be relatively sane?
I got the fuck away from her and had to distance myself from my entire family because she was able to guilt trip them and shame them into like doing shit for her. So I cut her off in my early 20s, and I was like, you will never know my child because you're just a poisonous, toxic fucking cunt. I mean, my entire family are alcoholics though. So yeah, had to go my own way, so to speak. It's fucked up. It's
damn.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, this crazy bitch is still saying that I'm going after her child while I'm fucking criticizing her shitty mothering. See?
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a pastime for mine. It's like get the popcorn and just watch women go after each other's parenting. It should be an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Well, I've already raised a child, and I know damn well that you do not use your children as tools on the fucking internet.
That's like
especially your 7-year-old son, husband in training, you crazy bitch. You do not get them online to tell strangers to quit being mean to your mommy because you started some shit with people. Like, that's finally fucking wrong.
She finally said it. The son husband.
Yes, she's got 2 of them.
Every other black pro athlete on the planet is a son husband.
Yeah.
LeBron James is a son husband.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey is a son husband.
Fuck him. He's the biggest simp in the community. Oh my god.
Well,
the only time he was right was when he had that girl on with the pillars, the literal pillars of all the lists of demands.
Yeah. So, Mr. Pliskiner, I started this because I figured we'd come back to it. Is that true? He was raped by an 18-year-old when he was 11? I mean, it makes sense. There's over-sexualization in that.
Even if he was, I'm still not going to excuse him for all the damage he's done in the black community for being a fucking simp.
Yeah.
He's got that platform, and he sits there, and I hate the clips because girls would share them on their social media. How he does that whole... Oh, someone get my wife this, got my wife that. I'm like, are you a man or not, Steve Harvey? Even when he's a comedian, right? his stand-up, but do people remember his sitcom he had? They re-aired it on TBS all the time in the 2000s. The Steve Harvey Show. Even his character there was a massive simp to the fucking principal on the TV show. Because, I mean, in black television, black men typically ain't shit, and Steve Harvey was the black version of the buffoon in that show.
I mean, but apart from all the buffoonery and faggotry that goes on with, I mean, that is just my lingo. I created it.
The red pill faggotry.
Right.
Yes. Apart from all this, debauchery that you were talking earlier, Mr. Red Ranger, what about the fact that, you know, everyone has to pally up to the Steve Harveys and the Oprah, Maury Povich, and Dr. Phil's of the world, who would just have a 24/7 orgy of male bashing, basically.
Yeah.
Even goes back further than that. Sally Jesse Raphael, she did the same thing on her show. Even Donahue did it sometimes on his. I really dated myself because those were two throwback names. Some of the people in the chat probably don't even remember. Those people are too young to remember.
No, Phil and Donahue. Donahue and Vladimir Posner used to do a show together regarding geopolitics.
And then Donahue's wife had a thing, and then there's that famous episode where she interviewed girls about hookup culture. Because she's the old broad, she was like, "What's hookup culture?" I'm like, "Stop it, I'm sure you've been filled in. You have a platform. What's hookup culture? Don't play dumb, Granny.
Right.
Don't. It's nothing new. The only difference
Right.
is feminism co-opted it. They've always been this way.
Right.
I mean, my dad has stories. Other elderly people in my family have stories. Like, this is the only difference is it's propped up in our face because of social media and apps. And back to your point about using kids there, good mother, like on dating apps, all the single moms who show their kids' faces. Can I tell you, like, there was a problem here in my state a few years ago. A couple single moms did that. Predators went after their kids locally.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
But the thing is, which I was talking about earlier, Mr. Red Ranger, why these conservatives never address the genuine concerns of strengthening the family, which is via, you know, shall we say, proscribing uh, something like no fault divorce, or incentivizing men to marry via giving them tax cuts or loans or something, and making the custody laws as such that woman does not get the child custody and even not a single penny when she walks out of that door, so that families are strengthened. These people talk family, family, family all
They
the
don't
time
care.
along. Yes,
Right.
I'm
Right.
talking about these people on the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was on a right-wing talk show on radio, and they don't care. It's all hyperbole. It doesn't matter what side you're on. They just say things to get people to vote for them. They don't care.
See,
They
good
don't
mother.
care about anybody.
No, I
See,
know.
good mother.
I know.
No, I used to say, and Mr. Red Ranger, you shall also feel that way. I
It was
used
because
to
I
say,
lived it when I worked with politicians. That's how I know it's bullshit. I lived it
oh
working with
yes,
these people.
I do consider, but the line I used to say is that these conservatives as well as the leftists are ideologically the very same progressives whom they claim to fight.
Yeah, like,
I
and
mean,
then
it is
again,
just that they have a speed limit. Just like Laura Ingram's on her Fox show says, we just have to make sure everyone is on board. You know, it is just like co-opting, like, okay, same-sex marriage, okay, we have percolated that within the right, so we have gay conservatives now. We are up for same-sex marriage because hey, it is marriage nonetheless. And something like oh, I mean, working women are good. It is just only these third wave feminists who are bad. First and for second wave feminists were very good. After all, they gave women the freedom, isn't it? These are conservative talking points right now, enunciated by all these Dinesh D'Souza's and Ben Shapiro's of the world.
Well, that's why, again, like I said it before you came on, I don't subscribe to a lot of these people because, unfortunately, a lot of people, voters that are easily influenced, they treat them like they're fans, or like it's sports teams for them. For a lot of modern politics, it's fandom, and that's why they fight each other. But I don't. That's why I don't understand how people can just blindly follow these people. And again, even someone like Ben Shapiro, it's just it's this is all it is. It's all they're doing, chit chatting, but they're saying a lot of things without any meaning. And again, like it's all rigged. Like when the cameras are off, right, left, whatever, they're all out together laughing at everybody. They're laughing at us when they're having their little dinners there. They're all laughing at us. It's all a show. Like I used to say it on the radio all the time. Politics now is like pro wrestling. They're just cutting promos to get people to either cheer or boo for somebody. And at the end of the day, they're getting your money. At this time, it's the difference is they're getting your vote. But again, and it's pretty genius how they always tell you, "Oh, your vote makes a difference." No, it doesn't. I used to get in fights with people on the radio all the
Yes.
time about that, especially on the conservative side. They'd be like, "Oh, you gotta vote." I'm like, "The fuck I do." I'm like, "It doesn't matter." And then they say they try to use sign language on you and say, "Oh, well, if you don't vote, you don't have a right to speak." I'm like, "No, I still have my right to speak whether I vote or not." I was like, "That's not how this works. You can't tell me I can't commentate on something when I have the experience or I work in it every day like I did." And again, a lot of these people, like I said, they're drones. That red light comes on, it's rinse repeat, and then even when the red light comes off, these people would like be subhuman. That's where the lizard people joke and memes comes from for politicians, because they're not human. I'm not
Oh
like
yeah.
it's a funny meme, but it's just like, yeah, they're not. They don't care. Like that's why I laugh when I see conservatives that say, when they tout the "we the people for the people." I'm like, yeah, that's not been a thing for a long time.
Because if you would care about the people, then you would. I mean, they have been ensnared by this propaganda of using biological imperative of a man against him. I mean, both sides have an expertise in that, but more so the conservative side, because just like my family, I come from a very typical orthodox, conservative, super conservative, ultra conservative family, where you have to even remain virgin till your marriage gets consummated with your significant other. I was the same, but
Mm.
I mean, from a very different religion, from a very different culture, or from a very different, even in my case, from the part of the world as well. But
Mm.
the basics were the same, and parents did not prepare for the onslaught of incoming laws which are misandrist, as well
Oh yeah.
as the female nature, which is so conniving that I have two broken relationships in my, shall we say, my pocket as well. That's it. I mean, and parents, I'm saying this about parents as well. They would die on that very hill, and they would never accept that they made a mistake. At least in my case, I hope that that is not the case with any other person. At least in my personal experience, they never would accept that they made a mistake, because the parents are always right.
Yeah, and accountability is a foreign concept.
I mean, they are parents. I mean, their word goes anyways.
Get
Well,
my eight
yes,
hours.
you earned it. You earned it. I mean, after leaving the military, it is such a relief. Some veterans actually tell me that, to sleep late and not be an early riser.
And I wasn't sure how long I was gonna go because it's 2:30. Like I was gonna be my original plan was, oh, I'll go till midnight and sleep for 5 hours and go to the gym early. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to get my full night's sleep, and then I'm just going to go to the gym tomorrow. I'm going to go to the gym when I get out of work at like 12 a.m.
Oh, look, the glowy is back.
Yeah, sorry.
Who puts a loop of themselves? What a tool.
A loop of themselves. Where?
You belong to
were you on
FBI,
a-
good mother. You are one
Oh,
of them.
wait, is that your son
Huh?
in the background?
Yeah. Yeah. He's cracking me up. He's been on Google checking out something for the past 2 hours.
Holy shit. As long as it wasn't porn.
No, he's funny. He's supposed to be, he can't sleep and he's supposed to be up at like 4 o'clock to go to work tomorrow. And he's Google searching an ailment.
But if I could ask you,
Sorry,
Mr.
what I
Redgrave,
missed.
everyone thought that you put yourself on a loop and you are a Chloe. You are someone within the Criminal Investigation Joint Terrorism Task Force, and you are one of the feds.
Who, me or Red Ranger?
No, you.
Oh,
We
me?
were
Yeah,
talking. Yes.
I've already been called a glowy before.
Yes.
Alice is the one that started that rumor.
Pliskin, my bad. It was just sexual assault.
What?
Now I know I'm getting tired. I'm laughing. Oh god, that's funny. His comment, he put, my bad. It was just, he put just in quotes, sexual assault.
Yeah. No, dude, look at this shit though. Here's Sugar Glider applauding her. Oh, Alice, you're such a good mother. Wish we had more mothers like you
What?
in
Using
this world.
their kids as pawns?
Yeah, no, she
In-
goes around and applauds the most fucking degenerate behavior. This
in the
guardsman,
backwoods.
this
Oh,
guardsman
no.
guy. See, she's saying some shit to guardsmen. That's, oh, now I'm mad. Men get a bad rep because they're dirtbags like
Guardsman,
that.
he's commented on my channel before. Yeah, I
Has he?
recognize that name. Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to help? I'm perfectly willing, Alice. See, she's trying to recruit some more white knights because she's losing steam, man.
Roll your capes up, white knights, and go to bed.
You have my name. I'm open with it. By the way, I'm Blaine, if you don't know. Nice to meet you, Blaine. My other channel is Blaine Price Channel. I'm fucking irritated by this. See, she's... Oh, Alice, I'm sorry. Alice, I gave you my number right. I think I gave it to you. Please, White Knights, come save me from my terrible life choices and my emotional abuse of my children.
Pretentious
Cunt.
enough.
Beta bucks. Beta bucks.
What a cunt.
So, when did you get red pilled and when did you decide to go your own way, Mr. Red Ranger?
I was kind of always like half in the bag really with it because of my mom and dad telling me little anecdotes. But again, you know, like a good parent, they let me crash and burn on my own and learn my lessons.
Yeah.
But pretty much like my mid to late 20s, and I was still kind of like dating, but not seriously. Like I was doing what Hermit was doing. I was still kind of like hooking up, but now I'm like completely out of that. But I've kind of always been going my own way, or like even, for example, like in public school growing up, I never did the shit the popular kids did. I even went against the grain. Like when the kids are all doing something, my gut instinct was, this sounds stupid, I'm not doing it. So it's basically, it's kind of always, it's always been there because of my upbringing. So like, and now like when I tell women, I'm like, yeah, I'm retired and I'm fine being alone, and they try to shame me with the sign language, it doesn't work because I've been surviving and being on my own for so long. It's what I know. So like when there's like another presence, I'm kind of just like, okay. Like I was telling Good Mother earlier, I'm kind of like, what do you want? I'm like, what do you want from me? Leave me alone. It's like every time I go back to my hometown and I run into someone and they go, oh, still no kids, no marriage. And I'm like, yep. And they go, oh, that's sad. And I go, no, I'm winning. This is what I
Right.
wanted. And I'm up front. I'm blunt, just like on my channel. I tell people, look, I don't want kids. When they ask me why I didn't want to be a dad, I'm like, because I'm selfish.
Right.
I'm too selfish to be a fucking dad.
You're honest, though. Look at this shit. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. I'm angry about this. I'm literally vibrating right now. Makes it hard to type.
Wow.
Cinnamon, it's all right. That woman going after Alice's son tends to cause chaos wherever she goes.
I'm shaking. Touch my
No,
pee.
he's not shaking. He's jerking.
Oh, he is? Oh, well, it's hard to tell with text sometimes.
I mean, he's typing with one hand. What else do you expect?
The right hand doesn't know what the left is doing.
I'm still waiting for her to sue me for criticizing her son-husband training techniques.
What? What, like
She's-
defamation?
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to hold back. If she comes to my channel, she will meet the guardsmen.
Gay. That's all I heard from that.
If she comes to my channel.
Did he spell it CUMS?
Oh, no. No, let's check her Communita tab here.
Yeah, see, look at the banner. I knew what type of chick she was right there from that fucking banner. Not there's anything wrong with the don't tread on me thing. I've got it as a morale patch on my plate carrier. But when I see women doing it, I'm like, grifter. It's been 24 hours and I'm still not and won't be retracting anything. Super ready.
Yeah, well, because
no, go back. I wasn't done narrating.
Well, no. This is what she wrote. She tagged me.
Get ready for court, you lying on my minor will stop. You have 24 hours to retract. Hold on, gotta spit out my dip. Hold on a second. The false claims will give you the trial you ask for. Thank you. Have a good day. You can ignore this, but the clock is ticking.
And there's my response.
Now I'm gonna do if you were a Karen. It's been 24 hours. Awesome, Alice. And I'm still and won't be retracting anything. Sue me. Go ahead. Come on. Sue me. Do you know who my husband is? Lieutenant Colonel Godmother? Like you're a dependa. Sue me already, son husband. Creating bastard factory. Can't wait to face you in court. Thought.
There we go. And then that's her response.
And our next reply, okay, more inflammatory false claims. I'm not married to my son. Love to say you prove your son husband. I'm not a building either. He likes, you see, you prove that claim also. Factory languages matters, people shaking my head. Well, you will get what you asked for. What you asked for. Thanks for your reply. Did I do a good job with the accent?
And of course, she spells you with just the letter.
Of course.
And there's the banjo from Pliskin. What state is she in?
Georgia.
Oh, never went down to Georgia looking for an Alice to squeal. She was in the way behind, so she put up her son as a pawn. And there's Hammerhand, that fine-looking beard. Said last night he likes the taste of mac and cheese in his hair. He did. He was talking because he doesn't shave. Chronic was giving him shit about not shaving it, keeping it above the lip.
Right. Well, so she starts tagging. You got that tag, right, Contriver? She tagged Angler in this one too, and I was crossing my fingers.
I thought Angler deleted his stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I was hoping he didn't respond.
Maybe he checked into AA.
I hope so. I hope so. Well, and she's kind of spazzing out a little bit because he's not fighting anymore. So she's actually responsible for a lot of what he's been doing, because her white knights have been in Angler's ear. But
No, he did not. His channel is still on, and he is still doing his debauchery.
Doesn't he use his son?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That he's a father, and he has to do that.
Awesome. Not awesome. Awesome.
oh yeah.
Oh, my teeth. Oh.
See the love bombing, the fluffing, Cinnamon. Good for you. We need more strong men like you.
Wow.
Yeah, I won't hold back if this woman comes to my channel. I'm gonna give her everything a man can give her. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
You're
Every
lucky.
single name.
You're lucky. You're lucky I am a monk. Otherwise, I had been on your tail, girl.
Sugar tits. Pliskin.
Yeah, that's Sugar Tits. That's Pliskin's girl right there.
I just think of Merle from Walking Dead season 1. He called Andrea that. Ain't that right, Sugar tits?
I haven't seen that.
The series finale was, well, that was yesterday now because it's Monday. But
My dad would have turned her over his knee. I'll just break her soul.
I had a few thoughts. I did that too. The Frida tattoo chick was one of them.
But this
She had serious father issues, and I got to
See?
be the piper.
See, and that's so funny. Like these guys that she gasses up, they end up trying to play toxically feminine games with me. And it's like,
What? Feminine games?
no, it's toxic feminine bullshit. They want to play mind games and emotional games.
Oh, God.
Red Ranger, always consider this in case if you might
Talk
also
to
have
me
some
like-
sort of. Yeah. Talk to me like what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Shut that
So,
dog up. God damn it. You can put diamonds on a dog, but it's still a mutt. That's what you should say to her. Call her a fucking mutt. Be like, all these white knights can put diamonds on you, but you're still a mutt.
Yeah, Battle of Fifis. Yeah. It's like they can't hurt my fifis. So they want to play this fucking toxic feminine game. And I don't get it. I'm like, women.
Wait, so is she like Scorpion? Is she claiming to be like a wigtail or something or whatever, this girl?
No.
she's-
She is a born again virgin.
Oh, hell no.
No, she's on the right. She hates leftists. Yet she doesn't want me to repeal the 19th and cut off the bastard factory welfare programs that allow her to sit on her ass, live with her parents, and still be able to feed her children.
If you ever do merch, you need to have a shirt that says Bastard Factory.
I got that from Chronic. I think he was talking about cities, but because men are into things and women are into people, I just totally thought of Alice. I was like, oh yeah, they are bastard factories.
Pliskin, free meth programs. You nailed it.
Oh, what? Yeah, sorry. If you want some petting zoo culture, I can give you the link. Red Pill Pope. Bullets
Petting
calls
zoo.
this petting zoo culture. Well, I guess Gardensman. I've actually seen the dude come up on her panel and them try to have a conversation. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, he's definitely commented. He's one of the old comment and deletes on one of my things. Yep.
Mm. He did say something about MGTOW. She went on a rant last night, and I saved it. He was in the chat. He's pretty much in all of them.
I had a guy going to my nurse getting fired for being on OnlyFans. I had a white knight in the comments this morning. I don't know, because I skimmed it. He wrote a novel like a woman, like the Skeletor thing, just like a woman. He was like, she did nothing wrong, and I think someone else responded, and that's why you're not the boss. But yeah, he went on this long diatribe about how it's in her right, and I was like, it's really not. And again, because I don't engage, I don't respond to that stuff because I just don't have time.
Yeah.
Like some of my other friends, they will like text me like, "Oh, I'm in a Facebook comment war with someone on this post." I'm like, why? Do you have nothing else to do? Like, just make some stupid remark like I do about Jesus loving, and then go about your day.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, I was having a conversation with someone else. I said, no, I'm like, yeah, she's a nurse. It was an alternate version of my reaction video that I didn't post because I was like, I just didn't like how it came out, and I'm like, nah. But it was me saying, I know I'm old enough to remember this back when Tumblr was where people were pretty much using the dark side of Tumblr, which became like a porn site. People had Tumblr pages. It was like pre-OnlyFans before they shut that down. My ex-girlfriend, one of my ex-girlfriends who was a nurse, she was on there, but because she was in the medical field, her face was never in them, and she had no tattoos, so no one could recognize her. But she was on Tumblr with her head was never in anything. That's how she got around it. But also, it led to me breaking up with her because she lied to me about it, and I found other men on there. I was like, yeah, I'm done. And I got tested, of course.
if you want to see nurses and doctors and female, shall we say, even corporate female officials, like from Fortune 500 companies making OnlyFans content, you should see Reddit. And on that very Reddit as well, two subreddits. One is Scrubs Gone Wild.
Oh, I know.
One is Office Gone Wild.
Oh, I know. I've got experience of both those. Also, like, again, everybody knows at this point, nursing is the most promiscuous profession.
And the most unionized profession as well.
Mm-hmm.
They have more authority than a cardiac surgeon or a neurophysician or a neurosurgeon doctor.
And I find it funny that a lot of these women that are in the Fortune 500 company, again, how are you managing your money? Why you have to do the side hustle of being a whore when you can't manage your money from that company?
Right.
Wait, is this her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that
See
grill.
the grill?
Look at that grill. Wow. And guys simp for that. See, again, this proves the theory again. Men will go down in looks for peace leave. They will.
Just for someone who says the right words and stroke their little ego.
Right.
That's it.
Daughter of a... Oh, God. These are... I hate, God, people like this.
Stolen valor. It's stolen fucking valor. She's like, yeah, I'm a conservative. I'm a traditional woman. I'm against feminism too. You know, I'm all about freedom and these leftists. Meanwhile, she's been trying to fucking cancel my channel, like the last bullshit she pulled. Like, she was just checking out the community guidelines to see which one she hasn't tried yet. to get my channel canceled. She even said that she is gonna try to use the Americans Against or something against Disabilities Act because she's disabled because she has a mental problem. Like, and YouTube isn't upholding their community standard guidelines by allowing me my freedom of speech to criticize her. She thinks that YouTube should get me off the internet.
And
Like,
YouTube probably laughed at her because they looked at her channel and said she has barely 200 subscribers. Why would we care about her being butthurt and wanting to cancel somebody?
no, she keeps yeah. She keeps striking. I keep getting out of them. So sorry.
Pliskin, she looks like a 13-year-old boy with bastard factory saggies.
Yeah, ultra super. See, this is how she sees herself, though. This is how fucking mental she makes these things.
Oh, the face thing. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
that's another app that takes your data. By the way, China says thank you.
Really?
Just like TikTok. That's why Trump was trying to get it banned.
India has banned TikTok.
I'll take it to my grave. That's the greatest weapon the Chinese ever made. Because if you look at the algorithm, what do we get rewarded and what do you get praised for here by doing stupid dances and all these dumb trends, right? Do you know how it's used in China? They actually use it to advance their society through science engineering. You get rewarded for like science-based TikToks there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not only that, they use the metadata. If people don't know, since you are from the military background, I can say this. In occupied regions like Tibet, for example, the police response timing is within 3 minutes. They know where you are going, they know where you are coming from. They treat you like a hostage within your own, shall we say, locality, and that is how they literally treat you. Because the state is authoritarian. Now, since they link authoritarianism with fascism or Nazism or whatever, Germany and Hitler and Weimar Republic, so they don't say it as such. They call it as shared prosperity, state capitalism, whatever. But that is it. They are authoritarian just like any other state. These people don't understand that. And there is no, they fund LGBT over here in US, but they
This
don't
is her.
have any okay.
This is her.
Okay.
She puts her face on superheroes. Strong female superheroes. See, look.
Oh.
Yeah, too bad the first one, Monster Hunter, that was a shit show. What a disgrace to one of the best video game franchises. That movie was terrible.
This is how she sees herself, though, in her delusion, is this fucking superhero.
Well, who was the dude before? Who was the other guy before you were looking at that was Swayze?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is this also on her stuff?
Yeah, she made this compilation. She's been using these face swapping apps or something.
That must be the baby daddy.
Oh, it could be. Well, she has multiple baby daddies.
Sorry, baby daddies.
Yeah, daddies.
Do you want to? You have a kiss for daddy? You want a little butterscotch candy?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know a single traditional woman. Because I know lots of conservative women. I mean, the community I live in and with my clients and stuff, like these are super old school generations of. I mean, they're mostly older, but none of them have been pregnant 3 different times out of wedlock. None of them.
Well, I guess they're in the wrong church.
Well, no. Like, this crazy bitch claims to be a modern or a traditional conservative woman.
Don't you know when you're born again and found God, that absolves your past sins?
Does it?
It's like it doesn't happen. Oh, good God, those fucking teeth. I can't. That was a massive prerequisite for me. So last summer, I hit it off with a great.
Good morning, JR. I'm just saving something. A little real time. White Knight. This guardsman dude. Who seems to be gassed up to join Alice's little campaign of accountability dodging. So I was just going to show him exactly what he's signing up for. Because earlier tonight, she sat and rambled and rambled and rambled while Cinnamon Sugar Glider was, cheering her on and stroking Guardsman's ego. So I'm just going to play this. Just so he knows what he's getting into.
Is I had my son's arm behind his back and I forced him. It was a teachable moment. I am a homeschool parent. I'm teaching him how to deal with trolls. Okay? The comment in this video was on TikTok when I did an interview with my child. We went live. He was on the live. So what does the troll do? The troll goes to the video where I interviewed my 7-year-old and asked him about life. Like interviewing a 7-year-old. So he leaves this comment. Your kid probably hates you. So this is how I deal with it. I showed him the comment. He said he wanted to answer the question. Says your kid probably hates you. Do you hate your mama?
No.
Are they being a troll?
Yeah.
They need to stop being so ugly, don't they?
Yeah.
They need to get a life, right?
Yeah.
Stop being mean to your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can do better, couldn't they?
Yeah.
It's not good to be ugly, is it?
No.
No. That's not being a friend, is it?
No, not being friend.
That's not being friendly. So, what would you tell the troll? What are you going to tell the troll? That's a lie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Says your kid. Where's the abuse? Where is the abuse in that video? Could please somebody explain to me, where is the abuse in this 41-second video? Because this is their claim. This is the type of stuff that can get your kids took because they're on the bandwagon to paint me as a child abuser. All right, this is where she crossed the line. Okay, and she continues to cross the line. This is the 41-second video that they claim that I abused my 7-year-old in. This is the video. 41 seconds. I ain't put my hands on him. I have just asked him questions. He answered. And this is what this woman has been doing. This is terroristic. This is defamation. And I've had it with these people. They have been allowed to be monetized on YouTube to make false claims, false accusations, and blatantly lie on me as a mother with my child. But we're going to continue with collecting more data because I've had it with these people. 41 seconds, she says, and he claims is abuse. 41 seconds. This whole 41 seconds. All right. We're going to continue because every time she drops something, I'm going to show you where I have collected her own claims. Now, let's go to back to the video because she is live right now. She is live right now. Okay. So I am collecting it as it is unfolding. So let's see. Right here. Let's go back. But this is how you destroy people's lives. I think she wants my kids taken from me. I really do, because she has been at this for 7 months. That happened 2 months prior, after what happened with me and her. So she went through my channel and found a video of me and my child, then put my child on her platform for these men to make decisions on, to make their opinion as truth, and he will continue with his false.
All right. By the way, Alice, my son said, yeah, if you put your hands on your kid, that's physical abuse. So there's more than one abuse. Just saying. And no, I don't want your kids taken away. I want you to quit being a shitty mom and wasting your fucking time obsessing over me and my channel and what I'm doing. Because guess what? That takes away from time with your kids. And they are young. Both of them. So, just to be clear. Right? You just don't do it. I agree, Peg. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. I have some stuff. Oh, thank you, Lawrence. All right. Yeah. It's apparently rocket surgery for the flat earther. So, have fun, Alice. You stupid, crazy bitch. Better call off your white knights. Those dudes are going to get themselves in trouble. Good night, Peg. Good night, Timothy. Good night, Lawrence. Good night, Bullets. Good night, Kush. Yeah, I feel bad for every little poor bastards, man. That's called emotional abuse. Yeah. Alice, look it up. Look it up, Alice. Look up son husband. Look up why you don't try to use your 7-year-old as a shield after you start shit online. That's very fucking inappropriate. Your child should not be responsible for your emotional well-being. So, your little insecurity about being a shitty mom and then dragging your 7-year-old online to defend your fucking honor, that's pretty fucking disgusting. So get the fuck offline, Alice, and go raise your son husbands into actual men that the other men and the justice system won't have to fucking sort out later. Okay? Just like you did with all your criminal fucking activity. I know you lost your voting rights and your gun rights and all that shit because you're a fucking delinquent. So you have 2 sons that you are responsible for putting out into the world. And that kind of shit fucks them up. So get offline, Alice. You are a goddamn fool. I agree. And Iridium Kush. Yeah. Tell the world you don't hate me, 7-year-old son. That's so gross. All right, gentlemen. Have a good night. Kush, I'll see you tomorrow at your stream, eh? And then Monday, I will have Primo up here. He's gonna share his story. So talk about some crazy